Crystalis Dota is a storyteller that focuses on what changes the international Dota scene, what changes Dota to this day. So this episode, we look at Southeast Asian Dota in particular, and how Daryl Kopi Zhang, aka Ice Ice Ice, was able to impact Dota. This video, we might make some mistakes, but we're trying to make it clear. So I'm going to clarify it here real quick. Pinoys refer to Filipinos. What I'm trying to argue here is that Pinoy or Filipino Dota was able to grow or get motivated by the impacts of his predecessors. For example, Daryl Kopi Zhang, aka Ice Ice Ice. Ice 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 was a Singaporean Dota professional player from way back, from the TI1 days to even now. Because of his impacts and his efforts, it has globally changed the world. Therefore, teams like TNC, teams like Fnatic were able to come out of his efforts. They were able to grow because of what he has done. That's what I'm trying to argue here. Think about it. If you go back and see what Daryl has done to the history of Dota, it is nothing short of extraordinary. You see, Dota is where it is today due to the impact done by the previous players. Let's take, for example, Na'Vi, Natus Vincier. If Na'Vi did not make 3 international grand finals appearances, if they did not highlight Dota the way they did, then today we would not be seeing the international nor Dota itself be so hyped. You see, we must give respect to Na'Vi and its legendary moments. Likewise, we must also give respect to Southeast Asian Dota. Daryl started playing Dota after he was playing StarCraft 2. Because of that, his microing skills were top-notch. The biggest moment that Daryl had was when he and Sight Gaming went to the semi-finals in TI1.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. If you miss it, you might be gone forever. You might not experience it again.
And we have a rematch. Eho versus Sight.
Yes, folks. A Southeast Asian team, more particularly a Singapore team with Daryl Kopi Zhang, was able to go to a top 3 placement in TI1. Now think about it. If Daryl and Sight Gaming did not place this high, do you think Southeast Asia Dota would still exist? Frankly, it would not. We would not see Team TNC with Kuku, Raven, and Sam H and the other boys do what they do. We would not see their motivation, nor will we see their, heart of the game.
Against Na'Vi with a 1-game disadvantage. The main stars of this tournament, they haven't dropped a single game. And now
You see, Southeast Asian players, they have passion for the game. They love their team. They're ride or die. Whether they play bad, whether they play particularly well in a specific map, they take pride in that. They are happy to see their team be successful. To them, Dota is not just a game, but it's a way of life.
Faceless yung mahuhuli nila dito pag hindi yung faceless.
Talo sila.
Medyo
Ayan! Pwede na yan si Notel! Bro! Wala na tayong pipili!
Tagal.
Patay!
Yun, nahuli.
Walang patagal sa stage! Ay, naku, best ayun na nga sinasabi ni Roro eh. Nahuli na eh. It's a disaster!
And shout out to Wombo X Combo, a lot of Filipinos out there. And if you guys are following me, I want you guys to check out their channel.
May lakad ka ba mamaya? Pwede ka ba makasama sa paggagala? Kung sakaling di ka pwede sa bagay, meron din akong ginagawa. Siguro nga napapaisip ka, mata ko nang angamusta, ilang araw ka nang naroon sa panaginip.
Also, let me continue here. Their passion for game is beyond anyone's pure imagination. It goes beyond what the eye can hold. In fact, many North American fans may not understand what I'm saying, but hear me out. This is why Chinese Dota to this day is legendary, because their fans make the players more than immortal. It is like their players are the NBA stars of North America. This is how big Chinese Dota is. Likewise, this is how big Southeast Asian or Pinoy Dota is. Daryl is not just a legend in Singapore. He's their god. He is their best player by far. And in fact, in this clip real quick, we see Daryl is not just an off-laner, but he was also a 1v1 mid-solo champ.
Going for it, Mushi hooking back. Ice on the chase, but the invis, can he timber chain this blind? No. No, he will! Oh. Nails it! Ice! What a monster! And the first blood, and Mushi's gonna GG out.
Oh my god.
Ice, he's your 1v1 solo champion. What a player.
What a way to end that, absolutely. Just a blind hook into a whirling death. That was just an incredible prediction.
Yes, he is a 2 to 3 dimensional player. He can play multiple roles. Because of Daryl's versatility, other players came into existence. Southeast Asia was able to grow. It was able to progress.
Because of Daryl's impact, he was able to give birth or rise to players like Abed, the 10K MMR King, players like Raven, Sam H, Kuku from TNC. The thing about Ice's impact, it just doesn't end there. It still continues, and that is an extraordinary accomplishment itself.
Now, many people say that Southeast Asia is in a slump. Before we answer that, let me just explain one fact. Right now, we are seeing legends all over. The Dota scene is the international boom. 97 days are left for the TI8 qualifiers to begin, but before that, it's already at a prize pool of $10 million. If Southeast Asia didn't impact Dota, it would not be as big as it is today. They would not have such a big prize pool. If it did not grow global, it would not be what it is. Furthermore, now let us look at a little most recent trait here. Let's look at the MDL Chinese major and how it took place. Just hear me out. This is logical thinking. And many people might not have noticed this, but this is a key trait here, and I want you guys to focus on this. Recently, LGD Gaming won the grand finals and along with $400,000 and 750 DPC points, making them the #2 highly ranked DPC point on the leaderboards. They are directly invited to TI8. But hold on. I know you are saying that, hey, LGD Gaming are just better. If they are better than every other team in the world, let's look at the brackets. In the grand finals against VGJ Storm, a North American team, LGD was able to 3-0 them. This was a complete sweep. Then, before that, in the lower bracket finals, before they reached there, LGD Gaming had a civil war with China, Vici Gaming, against China, with Paparazzi leading them. Samnus and FY God, was able to whitewash Vici Gaming. Even before that, let's go back another round. LGD Gaming versus Newbie, which in my opinion was the most competitive series in the entire tournament. However, despite the competition, Newbie was not able to win a single game against LGD. Now let's go back. LGD versus Secret. Again, same story. 2-0. Secret destroyed. But now, let's look at lower bracket round 2. This was a best-of-3 series, like the past one. However, it was against a Southeast Asian team named TNC Pro Team. Now, LGD are hands down the favorites of the team. But if Southeast Asian Dota was slacking, if it was considered bad by the rest of the world, why did TNC win a single game in a best-of-3 series versus LGD? You see, many people think that Southeast Asia or Pinoy Dota is dead, but that is not true. TNC, Raven, and the boys were able to win a single game against the champions of the MDL Shangsa major tournament. They were able to put a threat to the Chinese juggernauts. Now think about it. To this day, Southeast Asian Dota is up there. They have a stance. They have a form of representation in the Dota world. Now this is what I wanted for you guys to understand. Yes, the point of this story, point of me, exacerbating these ideas, is to show and to highlight what Southeast Asian Dota, how Daryl, from way back to the site gaming days, led Southeast Asia into Dota, how TNC continued to build upon their legacy, and how to this day, TNC and Mineski with Daryl are still continuing to highlight the passion, the love that Southeast Asians have to Dota. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys enjoyed this story. This is Crystalis Dota out. Make sure you subscribe for more beautiful stories just like this.
The chance to be the best in the world at something, you don't get it much in life.
By the way, guys, you can win a TI8 International 2018 Compendium. All you have to do is share, comment, and subscribe to this channel, Crystalis Dota. I really want to support the TI industry, the Dota world. It means so much. So I hope you guys can win. Subscribe, share, and comment.